In real reality, I have got an unbelievable sweet tooth.
He's got a sweet tooth tonight!
So when developer Jollyco reached out and asked if I'd like to try their new, family-friendly arcade VR shooter, Sugar Mess Let's Play Jolly Battle, I jumped at the chance. I'm reviewing Sugar Mess on the PSVR2, however, it's also available on MetaQuest, Steam VR, and Pico. I will leave a link in the description of this video to all the various storefronts. There's also a free demo available. So as I said, this is a family-friendly arcade game. You have the wave shooter, as seen in the video here. Then we have an on-rails shooting section. I preferred this level to the first level. This is more like Switchback VR, but more centered for children. We have some light puzzle solving, which is quite fun. We have a rhythm action game, which was quite a nice surprise, and the music and the sound design in this game is excellent throughout. And we also have some mighty boss battles. You're able to move around the room on this section via teleportation. You have to shoot targets. All of these mini games are wrapped up in a story about a king who has a misunderstanding with his friend. The story is presented in a pop-up storybook, which is really nice actually. It's younger audiences are going to really enjoy this. There's no voiceovers in the game, but this method was really nice at telling the story. Also, in the Game World Hub, there's an arcade where you can buy more weapons using coins that you earn on the levels. And on that arcade, there's a fun little arcade minigame. There are 3 weapons in total to unlock in the game, and there are 3 upgrades for each weapon that you upgrade just simply by using them. The shooting mechanics work really well in this game. There is a nice little bit of haptic feedback. It's very subtle, probably due to the game being centered at younger audiences, but it is there, so it's appreciated. There's also some haptics in the headset when you take damage. They are there, but they are very subtle at the same time. I don't think eye tracking is being used here either. The graphics in this game are very bright and colourful, as you would expect. They're very crisp and clear as well. The enemy design is top-notch. There's a lot of variety in the enemies also. The levels do have some slight interaction. If you shoot something, it will interact. On the first level, there's a clock that if you shoot it, the needle will spin, and wherever the needle lands, it will either pop out a power-up or it'll spit out some more enemies for you to kill. The simplistic levels are designed very nicely, and there's a few different biomes to visit. Due to the game being aimed at the family-friendly audience, there's no real challenge here. However, the shooting levels and the boss battles can get frantic at times. Because of this, I would recommend that if you have small children, or if you have family and friends who have small children that visit and play on the VR with you, this would be an excellent title for them. They'll have a lot of fun with this. It's also useful if anybody suffers from motion sickness, that they could play this and get used to it. This is a good game to try and build VR legs with. If I had one criticism of the game, it would be that it's a little bit on the short side. However, with it being a family-friendly title, I think it's probably paced accordingly. There's also some replayability in the levels, as you can't unlock all the guns in one run. Unfortunately, there's no platinum trophy, but that's neither here nor there either. All in all, I think that Jollyco has produced a very polished and enjoyable experience. Family members will probably love it, and it's a good laugh at times as well. Hardcore VR enthusiasts might not be into it, but I think a game like this is useful to have in your library to whip out whenever there's a family gathering or parties and things like that. It's a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as it helps out quite a lot. And I'll see you on the next one.